Westby, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. As we come to the Norsemen Fieldhouse tonight, and joining me is head coach Arena Kwame. And coach, long time no see, it feels like.
It sure does. It's been a long time.
You have had, what is it now, your fifth year? Started your fifth year?
This is my fifth year as a varsity coach, yeah.
My goodness, the time does go by. Well, let's take a look at what your squad has been able to do. Let's start and talk a little bit about the preseason.
Yeah, so preseason, we went to the Omni Center tournament early season. That's a great tournament for us. It's 24 teams. We faced a really tough Onalaska team, and we come up playing tough, but lost to them. We played basketball and come out winning. We lost to a tough Richland Center team. We beat Bangor in our pool, and then we beat Cumberland in our pool. So we finished third in our pool, and then we were in the silver bracket. So we played Hillsborough right away, beat them, and then we lost to Sparta in the championship of the silver bracket. So we finished 10th out of 24 teams.
And I would say that's pretty good. You take a look at your squad. Let's talk about your squad just for a second. Yeah. 10th out of 24. These ladies that you have out here, tell us a little bit about maybe the seniors and the juniors and what you have coming up. I know you got some young kids in here too. You got a ton of kids.
Yeah, so I have 12 on my roster. I have one double roster, so she plays JV and then moves up to varsity. I have returners coming, but all of them are in different capacity in their roles. So Erin Gluck moved to a setter position, playing some right side. Ava Berg moved to an outside position, playing all the way around. I have Allie Fortune, also as another senior. Ava's a junior. These are just my returners. Allie is one of my middles. Livy Nelson is one of my shared libero playing, and then she also plays DS. And then Emily Jackson is playing right side. So those are my returners. Moving into the other positions, Taylor Davidson is playing the other center position. Courtney Johnson is another senior. She's playing right side. She's kind of splitting that position with Emily. Aiden Frank is my lone sophomore on the squad. She's playing middle for me opposite Allie. Maddie Von Felt is a junior, and she's playing opposite Ava in that outside position. And then Kylie Mulladal is one of my utility players, and she's a senior. And then Caitlin Benish is my floater. She plays JV and then moves to varsity as one of my outsides and a utility player. I have one more, and then Emma Kerner is my also DS. I'm looking at the girls right now. I'm trying to look at them, and she came in. Emma Kerner plays DS and has also that shared libero position.
It sounds to me like you got everybody doing something.
I sure do. I try to keep my roster squad, my roster small when I can, because I want them to play, and it's best when they play and not sit the bench.
What is it that you noticed from last year to this year with the squad?
There's more team. They all seem to get along, and they want to do what's best for each other, and that's what is most important, is that team aspect and what we want. And so instead of the we instead of the me, and so they really want what's best for each other, and they want what's best for our team.
That's pretty neat, and it's nice to have that kind of chemistry.
Yeah, it really does. They're goofy with each other, and they know they can be serious with each other and say things that might come off rude to each other, but they know that they can still respect each other.
Let's take a look at last week. You were at Black River Falls, and you did a pretty decent job up there.
Yeah, we were at Black River, and we finished top of our pool, and ended up in the platinum bracket, and then just fell short against a tough New Richmond team in the semifinals. That tournament just ends up being a really long day, and it's just a lot of sitting, but overall it was a good day for us. We got to see a lot of things and find what we still need to work on.
Well, let's take a look at tonight. We jump right into the Coulee Conference with a double duel.
Yeah, last week we played Black River for a conference match, and then we jumped right into this double duel. So we played G.E.T right away, and we then switched with Arcadia. And so it'll be a tough match on both sides. So I'm not really sure what to expect, except for it to be two really great matches of volleyball.
Coach, we want to wish you the best of luck, and thank you for taking the time out here just prior to tonight's tip-off. We'll call it our first serve here in this volleyball double duel.
Thanks so much.
Arena Kwame, head coach for the Westby Norsemen, will come back with first serve in just a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we once again are ready to bring you this high school Coulee Conference matchup between the Westby Norsemen and the G.E.T. Redhawks. We are taking a look right now. They just finished introducing the lineup for the starters for G.E.T. And now they're introducing the starters here for the Westby Norsemen. Coming in with a 1-0 conference record. Westby defeated Blackbird Falls 3-0 last week. We're taking a look here now as you'll watch and see the sponsors in the upper corner of your screen. We appreciate their terrific support here in tonight's matchup. Well, let's take a look here as they come across. They're not able to tell you what, things are going quick. Let's just put it that way. For the Norsemen, 22, the libero is Livy Nelson. She'll be in and out of that lineup. Of course, when it comes to being on the floor, the libero can just kind of, you almost feel like can come and go. Pretty much that's what it is. Also out there, number 4 is going to be Aaron Gluck. 9 is Aiden Frank. Over on the far side, looks like number 5 in Ava Berg in the front row. Number 18 in Emily Jackson. She's a senior, along with number 8 in Allie Fortune, who is also a senior, and Maddie Von Felt is a junior. Meanwhile, for the Redhawks, try and get their names and numbers here. Number 11, Amara Brantner, is in the front row, along with number 12 in Taryn Lighty. Opening serve, there's a shot that's going to drop, and it's a big-time hit by Amara Branter to get GT on the board. So they'll get the serve. This is number 12 in Laity. Could be Ligety. I didn't quite hear when they were announcing it. So I apologize to Taryn right away because I'm probably messing that one up. Taryn with the serve. It's 2-0. A good job getting the ball over. Nice save by Gluck. And the pop back over the net from Von Felt. They'll set the ball up and pushing the ball to the backside, and that looked like Berg was there. Now we're going to get a 2-hit violation. That might have been Aaron Gluck on that one with the unfortunate touch. So it is now 3-0. G.E.T. with the lead here and continuing to try and add to their point total. To the back row to Nelson. Gluck will set the ball up. Big smash. That's going to be good. Nice hit coming in there by number 8 in Allie Fortune. She got up in the air and was able to bring that ball down with some authority. And now coming onto the floor, number 3 in Emma Kerner to serve. You'll see Emma at times also as the libero. They'll kind of take turns, her and Livy Nelson. Here's the setup here, a big smash. Trying to save it. That's going to be a point coming off the arm of Amanda Pearson, a junior for the Redhawks. And they'll take a 4-1 lead with the serve. Dropping back is Sydney Nelson now, a junior. Boy, they have a lot of juniors on this team. Looks like 4 or 5, counting them up here, maybe 6 seniors. That ball slips off the arm of Livy Nelson. Kerner and Nelson both kind of looking at who's going to get to the ball right away, and it was actually neither one of them. Maybe partial for both. Thanks again to those sponsors. We'll be talking about them a little bit later on here as we get things going and get more adjusted to the scenery here, getting the good feel for tonight's volleyball match. We thank them again in that upper right corner of your screen. Back set, and there's an attempt to block by Fortune, and the ball comes down on the Norsemen's side, and it's going to be 6 serving 1. Line drive serve to Nelson. She's able to pop the ball up into the air. Now it's a hit on the far side coming across court here by the Norsemen. G.E.T. able to save. Oh, another nice save by G.E.T. The good setup here. Oh, right off the tip of the fingers of Fortune. Big time save over there. That was Emma Graham's, number 18. Give her some credit here in the front row with a nice dig. Back to serve once again. Nelson. Partial block, but I think the ball was into the net. That was Berg on the attempted smash. And it's 8-1. Well, if they don't get the point to serve back here, look for a timeout here by Arena Kwame, the head coach for the Norsemen. There's the point back. That was Graham's hitting the ball into the net. Just not enough oomph on that one. Fortune drops back to serve. Good serve to their libero. And let's see, who was that? That might have been Schultz, I believe. Yes, it was. Play at the net. Good block in there. That was number 11, and Brantner once again. They'll set the ball up. Cross-court hit is going to be too much. Out of bounds it goes on the swing from Pearson. It's 3 serving 8 as the Norsemen try to work their way back into this match. Trailing by 5. Here's Allie Fortune to the back row. Schultz moving the ball forward. The hit at the net, and it's going to be 4 hits, not over the net at all, here by the Redhawks. 4 serving 8. Fortune on the serve to Schultz. Good save in there. That was number 12 in Legaty. Big time hit right there by Berg. Cross court shot, and that's all that they needed. Got that one to drop. And Westby again slowly creeping back into this ball game. Five serving 8 now. Getting the ball over to Schultz. Going right in the middle of the court. That ball not going to get over the net here. Trying to set it up for Sydney Nelson. And now it's going to be a turnaround here. Instead of the Norsemen looking for a timeout, it's going to be G.E.T. They take the timeout. Well, while they take that timeout, we get a chance to talk about those sponsors. And we're going to start from the back of our board and go forward with the Westby Co-op Credit Union. 9 area offices located in central and southwestern Wisconsin. The Westby Co-op Creamery. Be sure to take home that dairy, all those great dairy products, quality dairy products from the Westby Creamery. Convenience store here, open 7 days a week. The Vostag Funeral Home, dedicated to serving the area families in a time of need, caring professional guidance. And the Viroqua Dental Center. Experience the gentler side of dentistry. Set up your next appointment with Dr. Leanne Klum. Well, here we are with the serve. It gets over to the net on the Redhawk side. They got to go with a free hit. Oh, they are going to get the point. So a lot of times the free hit, you get a chance to play the position a little bit, but not on this one, as the back row hit, I believe, was from Schultz, is the point getter. That ball hit into the net by Brantner, and that is going to be a point back, 7 serving 9. Dropping back here to serve number 10 and Taylor Davidson. For the Norsemen, setting the ball up, the hit, far side it goes. Nice save coming off the top of the ceiling there. And that's going to be a point here. Westby will eke that one out. Boy, great job playing that ball off the rafters here by the Norsemen. Davidson again with the shot, and Schultz not able to control that one. And we got ourselves a tie ball game at 9 apiece. Again, best of 5 here in this double duel. Arcadia, the next to play, that'll be around 7 o'clock. There's a shot that is, ooh, they're going to call it out. Wow, that was close. Aaron Gluck got up in the air. It looked like that one was going to drop. Just missed. Ten serving 9. And looking to serve here, number 5 in Schmidt. Fortune able to push that one straight down the middle of the court. And that one drops for the point. We're back to a 10-10 ball game. This one, you have the feeling that it could go all 5 games. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Setting the ball up. That one, now it's going to be a miss hit. Out of bounds it goes. Trying to save it was G.E.T. 11-10. Berg with the serve to the back row. Schmidt, that's going to be a push. Illegal hit on number 5 in Layla Schmidt. Berg with the serve to the back row, and a good bump here by Nelson. That hit is going to be somebody into the net. Yep. Not sure if it was Grams or who it was. I think it might have been Grams into the net. 13-10. Westby trying to take charge of the ball game here now, this particular match. Back set it goes. Grams pushing the ball to the backside where Davidson stood. There's Gluck on the back row, tip to play. Can they get it over? It's not going to happen. Great try by the Redhawks, though, as Aaron Gluck, I believe, or it could have been Von Felt, went to the from that far corner in the front row to the near back corner on our side. 14 serving 10. Middle shot again to Schultz. Schmidt sets the ball up. Tipped at the net. That was number 12 on the hit by G.E.T. Gluck, oh, nice tip in there. Check that, Von Felt, I should say. Von Felt hanging in the air and tipped the ball over for the point. And just like that, the Norsemen are going to force another timeout. They lead 15-10. Our thanks going out to the Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many area teams of the Viroqua High School athletic squads. The VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. Remember their banquet and dining facilities as well. Vernon Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, located at 110 Sogstead Road in Westby. And our fine friends at Sleepy Hollow helping us out today. Appreciate their wonderful support. If you're looking for that new or used vehicle, the place to go. Sleepy Hollow, north side of Viroqua. And finally, Sealands Carpetland. We appreciate all of the help from Tim, Paige, and all the crew down there on Central Avenue. In Coon Valley, it's Sealands Carpetland. Berg continues to serve. She gets that one over to Schultz. They got to go with the free hit. Nice job by Livy Nelson. They'll set the ball up again. Von Felt with a big hit. Schultz with the save. They'll come right back and a big shot. And trying to block it up there was Fortune. Or check that. Let's see, who was that? That was actually number 9 in Aiden Frank, a sophomore. Getting up and got her hands on it, just couldn't control it. It's 11 serving 15. Able to finally break the serve, the Redhawks. Now we'll see what they can do. That ball is just out on the pass back to the Redhawks from Gluck. It just missed the line. 12 serving 15. Grams to serve here once again. Line drive serve over to far side to Von Felt. Here's Nelson on the pass. That's going to be Gluck with the easy hit back over to Grams. And they set the ball up, and a big smash coming up here once again by Sydney Nelson. Nelson with the big hit, the right-handed swing, and able to get the point, and it's now Redhawks within a couple of points at 13 serving 15. Grams continues with the serve. They'll get the ball over. Von Felt. Davidson popping the ball over, and a miss hit here by the Redhawks. And it's going to be 16 serving 13. Dropping back is Livy Nelson now for the Norsemen. Nelson gets the whistle, couple bounces, and here we go with the serve. They'll move the ball forward, tipped at the net. Nice job there. They got an extra hit here. Yep, I shouldn't say extra, but they got a hit to use, and they did. Gluck to the back corner. Now pushing forward. There's Davidson with the touch. Tipping the play. Good play at the net there. That was number 7 here once again in Schrader. Somehow the Norsemen get the ball over, and a wonderful save back there by Berg. Here's Davidson setting the ball up to Fortune, the big hit, and the point. Boy, I tell you what, there was some inspired play right there by the Norsemen to get that point. It looked for sure as if G.E.T had them on the ropes, and somehow they're able to get the point, and it's 17-13. Nelson with the serve once again, down low, and a nice dig coming up here by the Redhawks. In the ball game, there's a big time hit, and a block by Fortune. Wanted to mention Tori Thome, or Tame, I'm not sure which way they're going to say it. I'm going to say Thome, who number 1 is now in the ball game. She had a nice dig. They're going to come back to Schultz on the serve. They'll set the ball up, Nelson, and there's going to be the point off from a big hit by Nelson. That was number 5 in Schmidt with the setup. Also over there in Alexis Schrader. But they were in the net, apparently. There's Schultz. Westby with another point. Gluck on the save. That was Gluck on the hit. Over on the far side on the save was Von Felt. But Gluck came up big with the cross-court hit, bringing that one right on top of number 7 in Schrader. 20 serving 13 here in game number 1. There is Nelson. She'll get the point. Boy, a nice shot there by Sydney Nelson. She can get up in the air and has a lot of arm strength popping the ball off the fist. The serve coming up here. Far side to Berg. Free hit. That was Davidson, and they caught the line in the back. Not quite ready for that one. G.E.T gives up the point. It's 21 serving 14 as Aaron Gluck drops back to serve. Over to Tomei. That is going to be out. Brantner really had a good angle, but just pushed it a little too far. Now 22-14. Westby within 3 of winning this ball game. Good serve, and that's going to be an ace here for Gluck. Got the ball to drop. It should be 23-14, I believe, unless they were off by a point, and it is now actually 22-14. That is going to be a point here now. Great try here by the Norsemen. You saw Gluck diving after that one. 15 serving 22. So they must have been off a point, or I was a little slow looking, which could have happened. Here's the serve to the back row. Nelson. Von Felt blocked at the net. In the ball game now, number 18, and Emily Jackson for Westby. They'll set the ball up. Fortune with the shot, and it goes off Tomei to the back of the gym. 23-16 now. Von Felt to serve. Maddie, a junior. To Schultz on a nice pass. They'll try and look to get the ball over. Balk in there by the Norsemen. Here's a push by Jackson back to G.E.T. They'll set it up. Here's Nelson and a putback over here. That was Fortune. Yes. Fortune in there along with Frank with the block. Or was that Jackson? That was actually Emily Jackson. The serve goes out of bounds, so it'll remain game point here. Von Felt had just a touch too much on that one. Well, no mistakes can be made here for the Redhawks. It's 17 serving 24, game point with the rally scoring. Tip ball, nice job at the net here. Now it's not going to go over. Brantner was there. She blocked the first one, not able to get to the second one, and the score reads 25-17 here. Westby winning this game number 1, 25-17. We'll get that one wrote down as they change sides here. And we will take a little bit of a break because it's a 3-minute break. We'll come back and talk about some of those sponsors here in about 2.5 minutes. Back we come. Again, our thanks going out to those fine folks helping us out tonight. And we take a look at those sponsors. And, of course, Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare helping us out, serving Cashton, Norwalk, and surrounding communities with terrific health care. The Riverbank local offices, Coon Valley and Westby, looking to serve all of your banking needs. Well, the G.E.T. Redhawks going to start things out here with the serve and give the serve up. Here's Gluck, and she puts it into the net. It's 1-1. You're not going to see that very often. Premier Co-op also helping us out. Check out Ace Hardware right here in Westby and the Senex convenience store, Senex Gasoline. Had to do that today real quick before we got over here. Nice hit here. Look out on this shot. You bet. Nice job here by the Norsemen. Again, the ball returned to him. Now G.E.T. is able to recover here. Nelson to Gluck. Gluck sets the ball up. Von Felt pushes the ball over. It's going to be a back set here. That was Nelson, and they're not going to quite save it. Good try by the Norsemen here as Aaron Gluck went after that one all the way nearing the wall. 2 serving 1. Westby picking up the win, 25-17 in game 1. We're in game 2 now. If you're just joining us on the Westby Twitch channel, pass the word on to folks. Let them know that we got things up and running here. Hard shot. Boy, what a job in the back row by Berg on that one. The hit. Nice save. Just got the ball over on that hit. Oh, moving back, and then all of a sudden that ball just had nothing on it. That was a tough break over there. That was number 10 in Caroline Mack. The ball just died in front of her, and she couldn't reach it. Not her fault. Kerner with the serve. Setting the ball up once again to Mack. This one is driven into the net. The serve, the setup back a little too far away from the net. And it's now 3 serving 2. Kerner once again. Line drive to Schultz. On a good pass, though. Setting the ball up. It's a free hit back to the Norseman to Nelson. Nelson gets the ball up here. It's a setup for Fortune. Nelson to Kerner. Berg with the hit. Good dig. Look out there. Tough play right on top of things, and you got to give Brandner a lot of credit right there. She put the ball down on top of Allie Fortune, who got a one-arm attempt for the save. That was good reflexes, but the ball went off towards the stands. Here's the pass. Gluck sets the ball up. Berg into the net. No good. 4 serving 3 now. Big time serve there. Berg got down after that one on a nice dig. Nelson with the free hit. Setting the ball up. Blocked at the net. Whoa, good job there. And a nice work by G.E.T. as they recovered in time. Little setup here. And Fortune had just enough on it, trying to go up for the block. Again, that was number 10 in Mack. And the ball just went off her fingertips and down to the floor. Into the ball game comes Nelson. She will come in for Courtney Johnson. I apologize to Courtney. I did not see her in the game. Also coming in, number 9 in Aiden Frank. Ball just out. Wow, so close there. On the serve. It's 5 serving 4. And number 5 with the serve in Schmidt. The return kicks off to the far side. Like Davidson is trying to get over there. Gluck trying to save it. It's 6-4. G.E.T. They get that one into Berg. Nelson sets the ball up. It's a free hit from Berg to Schultz. On the Redhawk side, they'll push the ball back here to the Norsemen for Kerner. Gluck sets it up. The hard hit. And the point is going to go here. Aiden Frank with the big shot. The sophomore smacking the ball to the far corner. Here's Davidson. She gets the serve over on a floater. That was like a knuckleball. Back row hit, and that's going to split the defense between Nelson and Kerner. It'll be 7 serving 5. Mack dropping back to serve here. And a nice serve. That goes to Kerner. Davidson. Free hit from Nelson to the back row. Schultz is there. Moves it forward. They'll set up here on the near side. Coming across. Looking for a cross-court hit. Pearson not able to get it over the net. She might have saw the defense of the Norsemen come up ready for the block, and she maybe tried to change things up. Here's Maddie Von Felt. She comes into the ball game, number 1, front row. Meanwhile, Berg, who's playing real tough in that back row, she serves. Oh, look at that. Skipped it off the top of the net and off the hands of one of the Redhawks. That might have been Sydney Nelson. Those are tough. Take a look here now. Berg once again with the serve. That one to Nelson. They'll come right back to Schmidt with the hit. Dig it. Big dig there. That was Davidson. And Von Felt goes into the net trying to get the point. And Westby will give the serve back up. It's 8 serving 7 here now. Nice dig by Von Felt. The hit right in the middle of the court. Allie Fortune actually took a little bit off that one and punched it through. Or check that. Now Allie comes in. Aiden Frank did that. I'll get them straight. They both have, they're both tall. They both have their little ponytail with the hair. My goodness. Gonna have to get my glasses fixed up here. Nice block attempt there. That was Brantner. Save in the back row by Berg. Here's Fortune, and the block comes out of bounds here on the near side, and it did not drop in on the line, so Westby will get the point. Nelson with the serve, and the Norsemen now up by 1, 9 serving 8. This is game number 2. Game 1 went to the Norsemen. Nice job there by Berg. Von Felt pushes the ball to the far side. Front row. Now Tome in the back. Trying to pop it over, not able to do so. Berg with the dig, and Gluck she did a great job, I thought, of getting her hand on the ball, but unfortunately did not have enough to roll up over the top of the netting. And it's 9-9. Here's the serve coming up by Pearson. Davidson sets the ball up. Back row hit to Schultz from Fortune. Tipped at the net. That might have been Gluck. Von Felt, big hit. Nice dig in there by Tome. And now the ball goes off the hands of Pearson. Well, I tell you what, both these teams have players that will fly around the court. Doing a great job out here and a lot of excitement by both teams. Crowd kind of getting in here. They were a little slow getting in. That ball goes out of bounds. Gluck missed on that one. That's the second time that she has not been able to score a point. Watch out for her coming back tough the next go around. She'll be pretty determined. 10-10 your score to Gluck, or Von Felt, excuse me. There's a block right there. Boy, Brandner saw that one coming, read it perfectly. Brandner gets the point on the block, and it's 11-10 for Sydney Nelson. Redhawks with the serve. That was Von Felt. Here's Gluck sending the ball up. Easy hit, and that'll score a point coming off the arm of Courtney Johnson. Her goal is just pop the ball over to that kind of the right side. And tell you what, that's all it took. Blocked at the net, but nobody there to help with the recovery. And the Redhawks have the ball and the point. 12 serving 11. Serve, that is going to go flying out of bounds. Fortune with the serve, that goes out of bounds. Did not miss by much, but it was still out of bounds. Leite comes back into the ball game, number 12. A freshman doing a nice job here for the Redhawks. Tipped at the net, that's going to drop in. That was Berg with the shot. Tell you what, nice job in there by Ava Berg. Davidson dropping back as she comes in. Johnson comes out. That is going to be returned under the net. Off from Schultz, trying to pop the ball in the air. Davidson again. Back row hit, not enough. Trying to get the ball over number 10 in Mack. Instead, she drilled it into the net. The serve coming up here. Free hit, and out of bounds it goes. Kerner got out of the way just in time. Emma Kerner saw the ball coming, and she thought about hitting it and didn't realize that it was a line drive right at her, which meant it was probably going to carry past the line, and it did. Here's Davidson setting the ball up. Tip play, nobody there. Frank got the ball over and found a seam on the defense, and now it's 17-13, and the timeout here by G.E.T. We take a look at a couple more of our sponsors. Nordic Lean's helping us out today. We thank Scott and Sue Sordahl. Come on in and play. You bet, it's the bowling season. Also, Mr. Ducks, speaking of seasons, spring, summer, and fall, Mr. Ducks Canoe Rental in Ontario. That's the place to go, and this week is a great week to be doing that yet. And, they still have more coming up. Miles of Smiles Child Care Center helping us out, located in the basement of Our Savior's Church, 306 South Main, right here in Westby. And made in the USA with a lifetime warranty, it's Hold Up Designs. We thank Travis Thiemann and the whole team at Hold Up Displays. Mark Evinger at Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, bringing you the action here tonight. We're having a good one as, I tell you what, speaking of good, that's what Mark Evinger has at Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. He has a lot of terrific pieces there for your lawn and garden needs. Here we go with the play now. Westby leading 17-13, coming out of that timeout by G.E.T. That is going to be out of bounds. Nobody touched that. Mack really got a hold of it. Nobody got the whistle. They heard a whistle, so they're going to redo it. Davidson heard the whistle, and she just automatically served it. They're going to replay it. She gets the ball over the net. Oh, skimming the net. And that was Davidson on the serve. Mack trying to get to it, and a ricochet off her arm. Davidson again. 19-13 your score. To Schultz. Nobody there to get it, and the ball hits off from Mack and goes over to the trainer. Now let's take a look here. I think Brantner just came into the ballgame for Schultz, trying to slow things down for the Redhawks, the senior. Or is she a junior now? I got to take a peek here. She's a junior, yes. Nice save, one-armed save there by Kerner, and a free hit back to G.E.T. Coming up, that was Schmidt. Berg punches the ball over. Brantner was there. Play at the net, it's out of bounds. Did somebody touch it? They didn't see anybody. It's going to be a point, Westby. Redhawks asking if there was a touch, but nobody saw a touch. Davidson will continue to serve here. That one to Brantner. Wow. And even Brantner not able to save that one. And Davidson with another ace. She's got a couple in this series. And looking for another. 22-13 your score. And there's another one. Wow. Keep it rolling. Taylor Davidson, a junior, with a couple of three aces there. 3 aces. 23-13. Make it another one. Well, now game point. Let's see if she finishes this off in style here, huh? Eagle Title Company, Lori Holte, for your peace of mind. Have her help you out when it comes to all your title needs. Play at the net, and it is still alive here. Kerner to far side. Gluck setting the ball up over, basically giving that one back. Tipped at the net. It's going to drop in. Oh, great try there by the Norsemen, and a lot of perseverance here for G.E.T. making the play. Audrey Swenson, number 6 for G.E.T. in the front line. She came into the ballgame. That ball off the arm of Nelson. So in the front now, let's see, Johnson, let's see, number 6, Swenson is coming out, and back in is Nelson. The serve, Kerner. That was Davidson. Oh, not enough on that one by Gluck. Gluck with a little bit of a hamstring, I think. Hamstring, groin. She's got her leg all wrapped up. That might slow her down a little bit. She's a jackrabbit when it comes to jumping. Frank, not able to get to that one. That was a tough one. And we're going to get a timeout by Westby at 17, serving 24 here. It's still game point. Again, thanks to those terrific sponsors. Let's take a look at the Bank of Ontario, another one of our new sponsors, your Vernon County Bank, 315 Main Street in Ontario. The bank that is a cut above the rest. Coon Valley Telecommunications helping us out today, serving not only Coon Valley, but Chaseburg and Stoddard communities. And our sincere thanks going out to John Maslevicek It's Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, and we thank them. And of course, they have that service station there. They are always busy. Cashton Farm Supply, since 1984, it's Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson and his great crew. All your organic farming needs. 24-17, it's 17 serving 24 is the way I should say it technically. As Mack is serving for G.E.T. That is going to sail out of bounds, and that will take care of game number 2. And we got an identical score here of 25-17 here for the Norsemen. They pick up the win. 25-17 game 1. They replicate that here in game 2. We'll take a break and come back with more action. As you can see, we got a couple-minute break here as they change fields. Welcome back as Westby will have the opening serve here. Big time hit by G.E.T. Westby trying to get a, oh, there was a nice block by G.E.T. and not able to return it. Nelson goes into the bench, wiping out a couple of players, a couple of teammates, and also the manager over there. That might have got a chair. I think it did. It'll probably have seen its better days. Well, maybe it's all right. That's going to be a point for G.E.T. Westby now trailing 2-0 here. That ball not going to get over the net, and Westby will get the serve back. They trail 1-2 now. Kerner will come in to serve, and Von Felt will come out. Well, the Norsemen picking up 2 wins by identical 25-17 scores. They're going to try and get the sweep here in this game number 3. If they can, there might be a little bit of a break. It's hard to say what's going on over with Arcadia and Viroqua. Tom Laura is over there doing a tape-delayed broadcast. That ball hit into the net by Brantner, and it's 2 apiece. We'll have all these games and the match back on YouTube channel. Hopefully sometime maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. There's a return by Nelson. That goes right to the floor. And G.E.T. has the point, 3-2 their lead. Mack comes in for Tomei. And that was Kerner. The ball kicked off here to the near side. No one able to reach that one. 4 serving 2. Nelson, Sidney Nelson, the junior. Just got the ball over to Kerner. Gluck setting the ball up. Here's Fortune, back corner, it's good. Just enough on that. She held up and it dropped into the corner, and it's 3 serving 4 here. Fortune will drop back to serve now. Again, our thanks, sincere thanks going out to all those wonderful sponsors. Back to Nelson. Here's Schultz with the free hit. Gluck pops it up. Far side, Berg with the free touch to Schultz. Nice pass. Here's Mack. Goes to Berg. Berg going to get the ball back. And the block at the net. Oh, they got a chance here. Nice work in here by Aaron Gluck. Up into the rafters. Look out, that's always tough. Trying to save it. And with Schultz over there, but the ball wound up into the rafters here, and then it's a ping pong ball. And you never know where it's coming from. Fortune on the pass, back set, tipped at the net. That was Jackson, I believe, with the smash. There's Gluck again, nice coverage there. Berg blocked in there by Brantner. Brandner in there, also number 5 in Schmidt. Take your pick on those two as to who had the block. They were both right there. A little jump serve coming up. And Westby not able to get the ball over. 6 serving 4 as Brandner continues with her serve, second time around. Kerner. Here's Berg, and nobody touched it. They got out of the way, and it went out of bounds. So the point here, it's 7-4 G.E.T. Back set, and that'll be a point. Nice back set there, and Emily Jackson with a big hit. She'll come out of the ball game, and Davidson comes in to serve. Boy, last time Davidson was here serving, that was in the previous game. She reeled off, what did she get? About 5 points, maybe 6. Starts out here with 1, with an ace. She's got a wicked serve on that. 6 serving 7 now, trying to tie this ball game up. Line drive ricochets off from Nelson, and we do have a 7-7 score. Trying to get this win and call this a match. Davidson, again, that's going to Mack. They'll set the ball up to Schmidt, and she's going to put it in the backcourt on the floor. Well, a nice job there. Check that. That was Schrader, excuse me. That was number 7 with the hit. Yeah, she did a real nice job with that. Schmidt is number 5. She's now out of the ball game. And Legati, I hope I'm saying that right again. She is in with the serve. That's going to go out of bounds. Mack, just a tough angle right there. She wanted to go a little bit further to the back row. Instead, she was in that first 10 feet. And that's a tough angle. Here's the serve. Back row, Schultz once again. She'll get that one. Nice save, but it's going to go out of bounds. Off from the hit, that was number 7, and Schrader again. She had a good shot. Nelson not able to control it. 9 serving 8. Tight ball game here. Mack with the serve. Gets that one over. Von Felt. There's Gluck, and the block is going to go out of bounds. Westby with the point. Well, you're just waiting to see that one. Gluck, of course, a state high jump champion. 2-time high jump champion and a runner-up. She'll get up in the air. Now a senior. Where'd that time go, huh? I have a grandson that's a senior. They're classmates. That ball is going to be off the arm of Davidson. And it's going to be 10 serving 9. As Schrader goes back to serve. That ball will not get over the net. 10 apiece. Jackson back into the ball game. Gluck with the serve to the back row. There's Gluck on the pass. Free hit, back row. Schultz, nice job on the save. Tomei, and now they'll push the ball over. I believe that was Schrader helping it out. Could have been Nelson. And now somebody was in the net for G.E.T. They kind of pushed off the net. So Westby with the point, and they lead 11-10 for Gluck. That one drives Nelson back. Now Nelson from the back row. Oh, nice play by Gluck on the save. Von Felt, free hit. And they are not going to get the ball over. That one just had a lot of different angles going with it. It seemed like unfortunately, against G.E.T. 12 serving 10. Gluck here to the near side to Nelson. Trying to do a little back serve, back return was Lakety, and it went into the net, 13-10. Just over halfway there for a win by the Norsemen, but they got a ways to go here. It's only 13-10. There's Brantner and the block at the net. That was Jackson, I believe, on that one, getting up with the block. Gluck with the serve. That one over the net here. Now a little tip play. Gluck resets. Von Felt, there's a block at the net. They'll have their 3 complement hits. They'll move the ball forward. Gluck, back set, look out. Trouble there. Still got a chance. It will not get over. Up on the front with the net there, Brantner. Tell you what, she's a force when you think about where she's at with things. Big serve right there. Setting the ball up, and yeah, well, I tell you what, Brantner knew what to do with it. She put the ball straight down on top of the Norseman. That pass just a little too close to the net, and it went over the net. Brantner said thank you. That's an ace. And it's 13 serving 14, coming right back into this ball game with Pearson serving. Livy Nelson, Gluck, tip play at the net, that'll work. Fortune pushed the ball away from the block, and they get the point. Westby up 15-13. Von Felt with the serve, trying to save that one, and yep, they will. Wow. They were just looking at getting the ball over, and they get the point. Schmidt with the nice hit, saving the ball. .14 serving 15. Here's Nelson to Livy Nelson. Just got the ball over. Good save by Berg in there, keeping away from her body off from the net. Again, a nice save. This time it was G.E.T. Fortune, big shot there. That'll work. A wonderful setup there by Aaron Gluck, and Fortune came running in and said, here we go. Let's get this one. 16 serving 14. The serve off the arm and straight to the floor. That was Nelson, not able to control it. (17-14). Fortune to Schultz. Pearson with the save. Tipped at the net, did not hit the antenna. That was close. Gluck pops it up. Here's the setup for Berg. She'll go across court. Schultz had to go after it, too close to call. Saved at the net. Yeah, it was on the wrong side of the antenna. Mack, great job getting to it, but the ball on this side of the net. Of the antenna. That ball sails out of bounds by Fortune. It's going to be 15 serving 18. G.E.T. hanging around here in game number 3. Back into the ball game comes number 7 in Schrader. Meanwhile, a nice looking serve here to Kerner. Here's Berg. Oh boy. Berg had a great angle on that one, getting the point. Mack was serving, and she got one shot at it here. Well, here is Taylor Davidson. Schultz on a nice pickup. Oh, there's an illegal hit. Yep. Pearson with the two-touch. You could see that ball. it really took off in an awkward way. 20 serving 15. Davidson, who's been red hot serving, trying to come back again. She's got 1 point, looking for another one. Could have almost called that one as an illegal hit, but it's going to go out of bounds here on the return by Westby. That was very close to being a two-hit violation again by G.E.T. Laity comes in. Her serve down to Nelson. Got to get it over. They do too much on it. Great try there by Erin Gluck. She had to take a good swing, and, and she did. And connected. It went out of bounds in the back. 17-20 your score here. Not much for timeouts in this game. Coaches are letting them play, trying to get it figured out. Davidson with the setup. Little tip play by Gluck. Mack with a shot. Kerner was there. Now Berg. Schultz on the recovery. Back set. Cross-court hit. Out of bounds. Too much on that one. Well, our thanks going out to Cashton Farm Supply. I think we talked about them. Cashton Building Supply. Kevin Kirky and Courtney Kuzi. CBS Designs. All your building needs, whether it's new or renovation. Check them out in Cashton. Blocked at the net, but on the wrong side. Frank got up and got a hand on it. Well, right below us here, cheering on Allie Fortune is Mom Carmen, New Directions real estate agent. Appreciate Carmen's support and say she knows all about. There's a big time hit by Frank coming off from Mack for the point. Carmen can help you out with all kinds of great things going on in the Coulee region. Lifelong resident. There we go. I'll talk about it sometimes and say it right. That goes out of bounds. It's 18 serving 22. Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate agent. G.E.T. now serving. They're down by 3 is all. Davidson, far corner. Oh, great job there. She thought she saw an opening, and boy, did she ever. Got that one to drop. 23-19. Erin Gluck to serve. Bethel Home with home and services with housing facilities throughout the communities of Westby and Viroqua. That hit by Brantner goes way out of bounds. The Bank of Cashton, located at 724 Front Street, a modern bank, yet the same know your neighbor attitude. We appreciate their wonderful support here today. Game point coming up. Blocked at the net, and hanging on for another serve at least is G.E.T. Our final sponsor, it's the Miranda Wright Agency, your American Family Insurance Agency, the family that you choose, helping us out with the broadcast. That ball is going to go out of bounds, and it's 21 serving 14. G.E.T. not going to go away here in this game number 3. Westby winning the first 2. 25-17 scores. There's Von Felt, now Gluck. Fortune, back corner, Schultz. Passing the ball forward to Pearson. Tip play at the net. Nice job. They'll try again. That's going to be touched, and there you have it. It's 25-21. Westby will get the win here in game number 3 and sweep tonight's first round of this double duel. They will now stick around here and play Arcadia, as Arcadia and Viroqua are going at it in the auxiliary gym. So 25-17, and then 25-21. Westby picking up the win here in game number 3, and they go away with a 3-0 win. We'll take a break and come back with more action here coming up in just a little bit. Stay tuned. We're staying on the air.